Hello, everyone, and welcome to the GMologist Presents. We are continuing our ongoing campaign for Twilight 2000 4th edition called Red Star, Lone Star. And I'm running through, I will show you, I don't have to show a book. I am showing everyone the cover of Red Star, Lone Star. And before we begin and get an update on what's going on, I will introduce our two players today. First, we have Vince.
Hello, I am the aforementioned Vince. I am playing Manny Ramirez, who is the liaison for our ragtag group here. And I was a former sheriff deputy for Harris County, and now I am attaché with local information helping them out here.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Harris County is the Houston area.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carl.
And because not everyone's from Texas, that watches, I think. So in the background is they have one of the stars. Before I introduce the other player, one of the other stars, the show that hasn't really been doing anything. They're like a background character right now. Is the M3 Bradley back here. Anyway, the other player tonight is Streamrolla.
Hello, I'm Shreemrolla, and I'm playing Chief Petty Officer 3rd Class Bridget Cooper, and she is former Navy SEALs operative, not a SEAL herself, because as we know, they don't let the women do that. But she inserts and takes out and snipes and covers and recovers Navy SEALs during their operations, and she's equally as trained, just not on the total forefront. And yep, that's what she does.
All right, and then some reoccurring NPCs. Our Sergeant Hughes is the gunner of the Bradley, and Specialist Apple is the driver. Lieutenant Griffith could not be with us tonight, so he's probably taking a nap in the back of the Bradley after some crazy engagements and extractions. I think that's when you were here last time, Vince, right? When you extracted these guys, Billy Bob.
Billy
Yes.
Bob and Kathy Jean.
And Kathy Jean. Good old 1990s Texas names, I guess. Right, so they were extracted. They're in the Bradley. They went on ahead, and Coop stayed back. Right?
Yes, I did, along with Carlos. Well,
yeah,
Captain Hernandez.
Oh, I do. Oh, I do have a picture of Colonel Hernandez.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Okay.
He stayed behind because he was also equally upset with the fact that my pin was taken by El Jefe, so they'll have to watch the video on that one, but we did neutralize the problem, and I will debrief with Ramirez and Griffith later to tell them what's going on. Most likely Ramirez first, because he's not hanging out on the boat.
Yeah, so Coop is being modest. Her and Carlos. Her and Carlos recon the town hall, which is shown also here. And they kind of went in through the back. I mean, it was there's a couple of technicals out front and a BMP actually. No, there's a BMP somewhere else. I think I don't remember. Maybe it was back here. Anyway, they took out one guard, went in through the back, and then found with all the hysteria of the Russians coming, El Jefe was arguing with some of his lieutenants. He had already kind of beat up and turned it in a way, and Carlos Hernandez, who's like the head officer of all the Mexican troops that have joined El Jefe's gang, and Coop and Carlos pretty much took these guys out. Right. So Carlos on the FN Mini-Me, he got to quote Scarface, and Coop backing him up with the sniper rifle took out El Jefe
in one shot.
Yeah, and then encouraged Carlos Hernandez to take over.
I voluntold him.
Yeah, I rolled for him, and he gave a compelling speech that beat out the um, the willpower of I guess the um, I guess I want to say marauders, gangsters, right? That were in El Jefe's group. And then the word went out that El Jefe was dead, and Colonel Hernandez took over. I guess he's a colonel, so he has more power. 95% of the fighting unit. So that's 95% of about the 600 people that El Jefe had under him are joining up with or are accepting Colonel Hernandez as the new leader of the gang. And then the order was given to fall back because Brownsville's probably is going to be overrun very quickly. No matter what they do, it's too big a territory to cover with that few people. So we're going to fall back to Port Isabel and hold out there.
And we told them to lay traps on the road heading towards Port Isabella, both if they go north or if they head off to the right. Because we're taking 48 up. I don't know if you want to show that map, but I'm sure Manny would be very proud of us. We laid traps.
Yeah, this is a map, but I thought I had a better handout of the area, but not sure. Like this guy here.
So basically,
not really. That's not.
No, not really. I can show it on this map. I just need to move everybody.
Yeah, you can move everyone out in the ocean.
We're not out in the ocean. But basically, we set, coming out of Brownsville, we set a trap here and a trap
in San Benito, actually.
No, we did that before we head down there.
Trap in San Benito because
as we are leaving Brownsville, I gave the order to set a trap here and a trap here as they're leaving out. So if they follow us either way, something bad will happen.
Right. And the Bradley was back in Port Isabel.
Not quite yet. We're an hour behind them.
Okay. Yeah, it only took an hour. I guess you guys could have waited, but I guess the opportunity arose very quickly, and I guess these represent General Marauders.
Okay.
All right. So I guess as you guys take off, and you grabbed that's where that BMP is coming from. You guys grabbed a BMP, commandeered a BMP.
A BMP, 2 technicals, and I will inform Manny of the rest when I arrive. But I don't know if I need to make a technical to use the radio or if.
Yeah, I think you need to.
I don't know that I do, but.
I think you should roll your tech roll. Just that's the way of communication in the post-apocalyptic world here. It looks like a success and a...
I can't tell. I think I have to push the D6.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, you have to push the D6. Nope. All right. Well, you can't, as you take off...
5 doesn't make it?
No, it's a 6, remember?
Okay.
Also, you're stressed.
I shouldn't be stressed, but now
from
I
the
am.
1. Yeah.
Anyways, I thought we had a radio operator, but whatever.
No.
I'll have to ask Carlos to get a message through.
All right.
I can tell him what I want him to say.
That's fine, but in the first couple hours as you're heading up there, you can't reach him, so you could try again in a couple hours. But we can switch over to the M3 Bradley. And what is Manny thinking in there? Does he try to talk to Billy Bob or Kathy Jean, or what's going on, or what does he want to do?
I mean, he might talk to them, see if he can get any intel out real quick that might help the situation.
Like, what would you ask them?
Well, remember, you also have little Hefe in the Bradley as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Oh yeah, you took him too. Yeah.
Little Hefe. So.
Right.
He is somebody that was helping us originally, and yeah, the lieutenant decided to just take him with.
Okay.
So technically, Billy Bob and Kathy Jean are sitting with Manny, and the lieutenant has little Hefe with him.
Yeah, and then Mendoza's there too. I remember Mendoza went with you.
So yeah. Yeah, I think Mendoza is sitting with the lieutenant because Mendoza can speak Spanish a little bit better than the lieutenant can.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's up to you, Manny, whoever you want to talk to.
Yeah. I'm going to say Billy Bob and Kathy Jean already know who we are already, right? We already introduced ourselves? Yeah. Okay.
Once you got him into the Bradley and took out their, So.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just ask them if they know of what's up ahead, because that's where Coop is, right?
No.
I'm about an hour behind you.
Hour behind. Okay.
As far as you know, Manny, Coop stayed behind to deal with El Jefe.
No, you're good.
Or
I'm getting my pin.
To cover her pin.
Okay. I'm just getting my bearings right, so I know where things are facing me. Mm-hmm. So, in that case, because Billy Jean, we extracted them from above, in front of me, correct? From that area, from the camp.
You extracted them from the barracks in Brownsville, and
okay.
And then, reluctantly, Lieutenant Griffith left Coop behind with Colonel Carlos Hernandez. Who you helped Coop rescue from El Jefe's clutches, but El Jefe took the pin, and Coop wants it back. And Carlos, I guess you get a sense that since you can read people really well, that he wanted a bit of payback.
Got it. Okay.
But you have an opportunity to talk to Billy Bob and Kathy Jean.
Yeah, I'll take that opportunity to talk to them, see if they can get any information that might be beneficial for either if they know more about the Russians coming in or about the securities around El Jefe.
Well, they don't know about the Russians, anything really about the Russians.
I had a feeling that was a long shot, but
they had rumors, but they wouldn't mean security at the pumping station in Port Isabel or at the oil platform. I mean, I guess security doesn't matter now.
Yeah, that's true. I would say because Port Isabel is on the way. That's by the boat, right? Where that's at. Yeah, I'll ask how Port Isabel is since we extracted. Since right before they were extracted, maybe we can be able to get out the boat easier that way, or there's a path out there. So I'll ask them how the area is around Isabel from what they understand.
Well, I don't know about numbers. I know more about like what's going on with
fine.
The pumping station and on the platform. On the platform, he kind of confirms that he's counted about 20 or so of El Jefe's men that guard the platform.
Mm-hmm.
And he thinks that he was supposed to be shipped up there, but El Jefe wanted to know progress on the pumping station actually getting crude into barrels, and I was able to hold them off, but because they really don't know much.
Okay.
I am concerned that the Russians are coming because a good engineer, military engineer even, would realize that the pumping station is just kind of operational.
Mm-hmm. No,
it's already up, but I've been delaying.
So, is there any?
I didn't know how much longer I'd be able to hold out. And then Kathy Jean says, yeah, he was like threatening to do stuff to me and get Billy Bob to talk. But I told Billy Bob, don't worry about me. Don't tell that fucker anything.
Hmm. So, is there any refined oil at the actual pumping station, or is it all crude?
There's crude that we can.
Refined, but nothing that's done already.
No, I've been delaying, but there's crude that has been pumped.
Yes. But is there anything usable from the crude that's been refined, or that's what we're delaying on?
There's no gasoline that's refined.
Okay.
Avgas, but I mean, what do you mean? Crude will burn, but you just can't
Oh
use it.
yeah, but I meant like there's no gasoline, there's no
No,
other kind of products that they can use from the crude. It's just as a crude.
right.
Okay. Now, are the pumps still work? I mean, the the pump, yeah, the pumps still working and effective, or are they sabotaged, or are they just working at like a limited velocity of capacity?
I
Because I know you've been delaying, but I wasn't sure by how.
Yeah, well, I guess I've sabotaged them, but I mean, it doesn't take long to get them back up.
Okay, so if an engineer can see it, they can put it back together.
Yes,
Got it. Okay.
I got to keep myself useful, you know.
Oh, I understand. Job security is important, especially in this time of day. Uh, about to say, how much crude would you say? Like enough to light up a good amount, or just like a good fireball, or anything like substantial that might be able to use against them?
I mean,
Or to be thinking about lighting on fire, but I'd rather use the pumping station if we can, or refinement. But
because
push comes to shove.
I mean, the refinery could probably start producing avgas and other petroleum products. You know, gasoline with about 3 months.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
far, I mean, so far I just kind of we did a test, but we got like, you know, 40 barrels.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so something to work with.
But don't worry about it. I mean, my estimate is that while it's not inexhaustible, we can get about, all in all, we can get about 5,000 liters
Oh,
of avgas or 50,000 liters of diesel.
that'll be handy. Okay.
Maybe 6 months, but
Hmm.
that's millions of liters.
Do you know if they were going to be shipping out any of the like what they were going to make gasoline to anybody else, or if they were expecting anyone to come pick it up, or is it just for them?
I think he was just gonna sell it.
Okay. Did he? Do you know if he had a buyer already in line?
No, he didn't.
Okay. No worries.
Buyers
Just.
really. I mean, an obvious choice would be the Russians. I hear
Mm,
that they have some gunships in San Antonio that don't have any fuel. That don't have any fuel.
gunships. Ooh.
You know, like
Mm,
in Red Dawn, Heinz stuff.
oh yeah. No, and that's not that far from here either. Mm, okay. And then I think that's pretty much it. So it'll be easy to fix, easy to repair.
Yeah,
That.
but we still don't have any like gasoline or diesel fuel, obviously. But
Oh yeah, no, no, I
then
get
the
that.
refinery in Port Isabel can be up and running
Hmm.
relatively quickly and then produce products.
Yeah,
Again,
the
but
only thing,
we're gonna go back to Port Lavaca, right? I mean,
ideally, yeah, but my thing is if we have another extending force out here, do we want them to take over the pumping station, or should we slash and burn it, or try to defend it? Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'll have
sounds
to.
like a question for a higher authority.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
All right, go ahead and try
Okay.
again. Go
What?
ahead and try again.
Just trying to see. I don't have anything to move anything up. My rolls are not even showing up.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's going to be impossible for me to make it.
Well, you roll the. You can push it again.
I'm just.
4 and a 3. So.
I mean, what's a little stress among friends? Just.
I think I'm going to do it this way and see if I can actually see the rolls. I can see the rolls this way. On my end, it just shows up as my name, tech, and a gray box.
Yeah. You did succeed with the 7, although you stressed yourself out some more. Maybe you're very tense.
Why would I be stressed again?
A 1. You rolled a 1 on the D6. When you roll a 1 and you push
Usually it's Kasha that stresses everyone. Carlos is just stressing the hell out of Bridget.
I know. All right. Anyway, so you guys get a. Or you go ahead and contact.
Apple, it's Orca. Pick up. Apple, it's Orca.
It's Apple here, Orca. Are you dead? No, you're not dead.
I'm not dead.
We're betting. I promise.
I hope you bet on me. Hey, Apple, Olympus is down. Assets are en route. Our ETA is 2330. Can you let Manny know? I haven't heard from the lieutenant. I'm a little worried.
The lieutenant is, getting a rest like he likes to. So she calls back. Apple calls back to you. Ramirez.
Ramirez here.
Coop is on the line.
Coop?
Yeah.
Orca.
She's already. Oh, dang.
Orca.
Yes. Orca. I hear you.
All right. So, Olympus is down. My ETA is 2330. I've got assets en route. A BMP, 2 technicals, an APC, 570 men from El Jefe, 200 Mexican soldiers, and we sent 20 out of 150 men to Lamar's group to get aid from them. I will debrief when I get there. El Jefe has been disposed. Please advise.
I guess he hears the back and goes, "Oh yeah, the Russians are coming."
Oh, well, he knows the Russians are coming, Carlos.
But now we know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a more pressing issue now.
Know that the Russians are coming.
Cool.
And Manny, we did set 2, shall we call them sparklers, on exit routes from Brownsville. Our 6s should be slightly covered. Over and out.
Okay. What should we advise? Okay. Well, if it's taken out and now there's a surrounding force, I'll go on the radio and say, wait. What's Cooper's call sign? Orca?
Orca.
Yeah.
Yeah. Orca, is there is it are the men organized, or is it still a power grab right now that you may be able to weaken their forces?
We have men that are behind now Colonel Hernandez. They will do as they are told.
Okay.
So we're coming with 770, and we sent 150 men to Lamar. So when we are done, we will have the 770 plus 150 of Lamar's men will return, and I do not know how many backup they will be bringing. We're also bringing the weapon stashes and the different explosives that they had, albeit not as much as you might think, but we are en route.
Okay. En route to rendezvous?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe a mutual location?
Oh, yes. It'll be rendezvousing. I'm wondering if we should Oh,
Go
we
get
should meet
tacos?
outside.
Shall we go
Yes.
get tacos?
Yes, tacos with extra spice.
We'll meet you at the La Hacienda.
Sounds like a plan. Over and out.
Over now.
Okay. I don't think. Yeah, just roll. I have the Vince. If you could roll like 2d6.
2d6 just straight.
Yeah, to see if there's anything happening.
Got it. 6 and a 1. Oof.
No, it's nothing. Pretty sure it's like no encounter.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a. All right. Well, definitely you see about. I mean, you just see like some civilians, and they, as soon as they hear or see the Bradley, they kind of start running. So see like 6 of them out in the fields, probably just collecting food or collecting stuff. Well, so people, marauders aren't around, and then they just start taking off as soon as they see the Bradley coming.
Okay.
So you can ignore them if you want, or whatever.
That is the idea. They don't have any weapons on them, right?
Not that you see,
Yeah. Then I'll just let it be.
Okay. All right. You guys make it no problem to Port Isabel. And yeah. And you go back to your hideout, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And sit tight. And I guess about 23:30, you guys come into Port Isabel Coop.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm assuming Carlos needs to go see his men first.
Yes.
And then he and I will go meet Manny at the Hacienda.
Okay.
Because I know I wanted to touch base with Sergeant Macias.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll find him easy.
Because I'm assuming Sergeant Macias wants to go also meet up with Manny. Because he'll know what's going on in Port Isabella and can update all of us as to what's going on there.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, fortunately, Sergeant Macias is pretty efficient, and he has like most of the officers and stuff ready for Carlos to meet, and he's very happy to see his commander, right? Because before last he knew, he was still captured. No, he had been free, right?
No, I was gonna go in and get him, but I sent him back up. I sent him back up Route 48 after I had gotten in there, and we were taking him out to safety. But that was happening as he was leaving, so that way no suspicious things would be happening.
Okay. Well, anyway, he's got everyone together for him, so they just got to organize, and then they'll be expecting troops or El Jefe's men to arrive here, I guess, within the next day or so, right?
Yeah. Well, Bridget wants to ask Carlos, what do you want to call your men now?
Well, we'll call us what we were before.
El Jefe's men?
No. We're not La Familia anymore.
No.
I mean, Navarro is dead. We'll just call ourselves what we are. We are Mexican Army.
But Mexico doesn't exist anymore any more than America does.
The Mexican National Army. I'll just call us or the Federal. We're also the Federales, right?
Federales.
You've heard many a time in many a movie, the Federales.
Okay. I have one other little thing to talk to you about, but I don't want to do it with many ears around. I don't mind if Macias hears, but maybe as we're walking to meet up with Manny, we can talk?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So while we're walking to meet up with Manny, and it seems quiet, I'm hoping, because it's pretty late at night, she's going to tell Carlos, I'm going to entrust you with some information, but if I hear it leave your lips without permission, I will have to end you. I want you to understand that. This is top secret.
Who are you talking to?
Carlos.
Oh. Well, then don't tell me.
Don't spill the truth then. But I have another option for you. You may want to change your name at that moment in time. You know I was a SEAL. You have my challenge coin in your pocket. So you know I work for Milgov. We're not really supposed to get involved in this fight with the Russians. I'll help you as much as I can. But maybe it'd be best for safety's sakes that you guys all join Milgov afterwards. Because if we put together one unified force where we're all fighting together and protecting each other, we can defeat all these marauders and get life a little bit back to normal.
Because honestly, I think that's a pipe dream, Miss Cooper.
I'm full of pipe dreams. But isn't that what life is built on, is dreams?
Yes, but I'm not a fan of the Russians.
Neither am I.
Some of the Federalists, some of the units have allied with them, but I chose a different way, and that wasn't so great either. But I guess we were our own way, but we're still Mexican army. We'll still fight. I don't know about your gringo government stuff, but we'll talk about it later. I'm glad you're here to help.
Okay. Disappointing answer, but that's fine. She'll just keep walking.
All right. Okay. So you guys meet with Manny and them.
Mm-hmm.
So you meet up there. Okay.
She'll tell Manny that she let him in on the fact that, we work for Milgov and we're really not supposed to be involved in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that I asked him if they would join Milgov, and we'll talk about it later was his answer, but I'll bring Manny up to date on that.
Thank you. Sounds like we might have at least a tentative ally.
I mean, it could be shared, maybe.
Either way, not another enemy right now, which is handy.
Yeah, I mean, it could be shared among the coast. From here to, I guess, wherever you're from, Billy Bob, the Grange.
I don't know where he's from.
Who? No.
I was thinking green.
Billy Bob is from the Grange. They're called the Grange.
Yeah.
The Ranchers Union that his father is part of. Okay.
Well, let me ask this question of you, Manny, and you, Carlos, and you, Macias. I do not know your first name, so I will have to call you Macias. Would it be safer for everyone if we sent Billy Bob and Kathy Jean back home? Maybe he could scuttle the oil just enough, leave us with enough that we can set fire traps and get them to safety.
I mean, we could. Billy Bob says we could we could
Bless you, Billy Bob.
we could cause enough trouble or destruction. I mean, I don't know how. Does someone have tactics?
Tactics.
Tactics a thing? Or is that recon? So
It might be survival, maybe.
I have ranger,
I mean-
rifleman, forger. I don't know that there's a tactics.
I thought there was like there was a specialty that allowed you to do tactics. I don't know what it's under.
It might be under. It might be a thing. I don't have that here,
I don't either.
but I think either Jonesy or someone else had it on the other one. So I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I don't think I can look, but I don't think the lieutenant has that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, let's see. I'll just have you guys roll.
Well, let me look at Apple and Hughes. I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Apple's tanker, mechanic, gunsmith.
Apple's a gunsmith. That's good.
And Hughes, let's see, what does Tex have? Tex has tactician. So
Oh, he does. He has tactician. I think
he has
that's it.
tactician, sidearms, and launcher crew.
And what does he have? Lunch.
Launcher crew, like launching a rocket. Launcher crew.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I didn't look at Hughes. Hughes is mostly heavy guns, though, I think.
Yeah.
Hughes has machine gunner, vehicle gunner, combat engineer. He is all about shooting things.
So it's under recon, right? You said.
The tactician, that's on Griffiths. It says, roll command when you spot an enemy force. If you succeed, the referee must tell you something useful about their current organization.
Oh, okay. Oh, so command. Do you have command, Manny?
Me?
No, Manny.
Mm-hmm. Just roll. You said roll recon?
No, command. Do you have command?
No, I have persuasion. I don't have. I have just C and empathy, but I don't have anything trained in it.
I think it's recon though. Recon has intelligence, investigator. So go ahead. You guys can roll recon. That's fine.
Okay.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of recon. So I have...
Oh, do you want to push it, Manny?
I'm looking to see.
I can't. This isn't for an ambush or anything, right? For avoiding an ambush?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Then I need to move this down to BA because it was still on
I got
AA.
a stress, and that failed. Wow.
I got a 2 and a 6, so I
You
guess
got a 6.
Huh?
Yeah, that's fine. You succeeded.
I really can't hear you. What?
You succeeded.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. All right, so you estimate it could take anywhere from it takes 7 days to get back to Port Lavaca, and then another maybe 10 days for a relief expedition to be sent down here. So you have to like hold out for about 20 days, 15 to 20 days.
For who?
If you wanted to, but if you couldn't scare off the Russians, that's how long you might have to hold out.
And how many will fit on our boat?
Oh, I mean, you could fit like you could fit the Bradley and then like all the people you need to fit. I mean, not any of the Mexican troops or anything. Maybe Carlos and Macias, but then they'd want to stay here with their men. Another option, I mean, that's how long you would, if you'd want to like stay and hold out, right?
I'm wondering how long could we hold out if we ferried everyone in the boat to the island where the gas is? Because that's going to be harder for them to get to.
Oh, definitely. But then, they got the pump. Then they got the pumping station. I guess they would have to mount an expedition to go out there.
Right, and that we could pick them off one by one.
Yeah. A third option would be to destroy the oil at its source. But of course, that would, create a natural disaster or a man-made disaster.
I'm not in favor of destroying it. Scuttling it enough that we can repair it later, but...
Yeah, I mean, if we get there...
to our knowledge, the Russians have no boats to get across there. And I'm trying to move pictures so that we can see the area that we're talking about, but I can only move the characters.
Okay. I thought I had like another...
I can't move Mendoza or Ortega.
Yeah. Yeah, it's out. Oh, browse it.
So where
this is a better, sorry, this is a better representation.
Okay.
Yeah. So, right, you have Port Isabel there. Oops. Port Isabel there.
Yeah, right? I need you to speak up.
Yeah, Port Isabel, and then like out where that triangle is the Gulf, the Coast Guard station, but Gulf 140 is even further out.
It's where further up?
Further out. It's like how far is it out there? It is.
Is it still on that island, or is it?
No, it's further out than that. The Gulf 140 is 40 kilometers offshore. So on the main map, it would still be off the map. So if Port Isabel is here, it'd be like it would be like here, it'd be like further out, like out here. 40 kilometers. I mean, it's like it'd be basically like half a day's, not half a day, maybe like a full. Even in the Higgins boat, it'd be, it'd be at least 2/3 of a shift, to get out there. So 4 hours or so to get out there.
What do you think, Manny? Move everybody out there? There's apartments and all kinds of stuff out there.
I mean, we can. It is a possibility.
Seems like that's an easier place to defend, because how the heck are they going to get out there? We're definitely going to see them before they, can defend themselves.
We can't fit, but like Hernandez says, we can't fit 600 men on that platform. We can house up to 90. Billy Bob says, well, specs dictate we could probably house about 96 people there.
Okay. But that still leaves about 500 or so left.
Right.
And are there any other structures in that area, or just those apartment buildings?
As far as I know, the
There are small apartments designed for 2 to 4 people. There's a docking area. There's the draw works. There's all the pumping equipment. And Billy Bob says, and I can, I mean, if we need to, I can just take the storm valve or disable the storm valve, the storm choke valve.
Mm-hmm.
It closes the rig automatically in a storm or sudden change of pressure.
If you take the storm key, how long will it take for them to either can you replace the storm key, Billy Bob?
We'll just disable it.
Okay.
And then basically we have to open it, and we have to perform it on the platform itself, obviously. So take about once we got some test barrels, of course, like about 40 or so here at the pumping station, just to sort of test things. But it would take about 6 hours to bring the facility into full production. And then I think it could produce like 5,000 barrels per day.
Mm-hmm.
Which one barrel is about 150 liters. So you got 40 barrels already. That's a lot of freaking.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking about taking the 40 barrels, taking the storm valve. That way it's inoperational. We have our fuel, and they can't use it. And then we can try to defend it. It'd be best to have some sort of force there and then retreat. Otherwise, if we leave it empty and blank, they're going to be suspicious about it. I'm not sure if they're going to blow it or if they're going to do something else. But if they need fuel, I doubt if they're going to blow it.
I doubt they would, but how are they going to get out there? We have to find out if they even have boats.
I mean, there's like, he says, this is probably more, unless you had Billy Bob with you, there's more information that you would probably find out. But Billy Bob he gets all excited about describing the drilling derrick. He says like this drilling derrick extends through all the decks. There's 25 separate wells that we've been able to find, and it is drawn up to the base of the tower. And from there, there's a single pipe. It's about 3 feet wide that runs down the back legs into the ocean and then to Port Isabel. You could sabotage the pipe too, but again, that would cause a disaster.
I don't think we need to destroy it.
It takes a pipe to Port Isabel. Yeah. Are there tankers at Isabel?
No, but that's where the pumping station is. You'd send the crude there and then do the refining.
Oh yeah, but I wasn't sure if there's like that pipe that's there. Does it lead to the docks or anything too, or is it just at that for the refinery to load into?
For the refinery, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. No, you're good. I'm just asking. And I'm gonna say, hey, if we can load them on the tankers and then dip out with some fuel, that's an idea. But no.
Coop wants to ask Carlos if he mentioned that some of the people he used to be with went to the Russian side. So, Carlos, does that mean you speak Russian?
No.
I mean, I speak Russian. Ramirez, do you speak Russian?
No.
I don't know if Griffith does.
Does Hernandez know who they've been talking to for the Russian side as well?
I don't know who's in charge now.
Macias, do you know?
Because I don't know. You know, we're not player characters. We don't get that kind of intel.
I mean, understandable.
Without boots on the ground. No, they don't know.
I wonder if there's a way. Is there anyone on your team that is so good with radios and stuff that outside of Apple, that can tap into their radios, and as soon as we get them on, huh?
I mean, really, you're probably going to have to like go out.
I can't hear you.
You're probably going to have to go out and use the Bradley to recon and see what the hell's going on.
Right, I understand that, but I'm asking, is there anyone on their team while we're out reconning that is really good with tech that if we locate them could tap into their radio using the Bradley so that I can speak to them?
Not Manny. Manny's more of like sneak up on them.
I'll look at Apple.
Griffith has D. Hughes.
Apple has BC.
It's
Hughes
still
has
better than me.
Hughes has BB.
Who is?
Hughes has BB. He's also a combat engineer. We're good for putting explosives.
Okay, so he could help us get the radio working.
Yeah, Hughes could do that.
Well, Coop will say, I'm willing to talk to him. Lay it
What are
on
we
the
gonna
line,
talk to
tell
them?
him there's nothing here. It's just a bunch of people trying to live their lives. There's nothing here for them. What are they after?
They're going to be after the oil.
Yeah, but if I tell them there's nothing there, it doesn't work. I mean, if there's one thing that I learned in the SEALs is sometimes it's okay to give a little less information than needed to somebody. Or wrong information if it has a right end.
I don't know.
Manny, do you want me to try?
Well, you gotta get in the range, right? You gotta.
Yeah, unless you have a way to extend the antenna, which I doubt.
No, I mean they're.
No. I mean, we're going to have to go out reconning, but I'm
go
asking, do you want me to try to talk to the Russians? I think it.
No, don't talk to them. If anything, listen. See if we can eavesdrop on their frequencies, but the whole point is not to
they're at.
contact. Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because if we make any contact now, then it may change security, it may change this or that. But if we can eavesdrop on their conversations, we can get a better idea. The only bad thing is do we have anyone that can translate? Because I doubt it they're going to talk in English.
Coop speaks Russian.
Okay, then we're good.
That's why she asked if you wanted her to talk to him.
No, don't talk to him yet. I'd rather just listen and eavesdrop.
Okay.
Because then we may be able to use that for other reasons. I don't want to burn our card.
You can roll command for Griffith. Maybe he'll be able to understand.
Command?
And he gets a bonus because Tejas tactics is a specialty.
I'm waiting for his page to load. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I roll command?
Yeah.
So instead of BB, it'd be BA?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully roll 20 likes this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, roll 20 likes Griffith.
2 successes. So Griffith says, look, and he kind of pulls out a map of South Texas. Most likely, if they're coming from McAllen area, they're going to head to Harlingen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then from Harlingen, they'll probably send 2 groups, one group to Brownsville and one group to Port Isabel. You have no one in Brownsville, really. You just have like hangers on and refugees.
We told them to take cover.
I mean,
yeah, but there's no force to help defend. Even if they take cover, they can still get captured or other things.
Right. But at least we have the majority of the force in Port Isabel. So if they split their forces, we can, with an overwhelming force, we can try to take out their force here in Port Isabel. Or and then by the time the
Brownsville notice, we can catch up to them.
Yeah. Then we can maybe turn our facing and deal with them. If we can, it probably looks at Coop at this point. If we can cut off the head of the snake,
I will.
Then I'm sure that will go well for the engagement. I don't know how. I guess it's a question of deciding whether to risk the Bradley or not. But do they have tanks, or do they just have APCs?
That we don't know.
And PMPs.
Sounds like sounds like some questions we need to get answered.
Yeah.
Well, the refugees that were heading on 68E south towards Brownsville when we went up that way stated that they had heard rumors that they have a tank or 2. but we don't know, honestly. If they have two, I would think they'd split their tanks if they're splitting into two parties, because tanks usually give some protection to the men. I mean, that's if they're being tactful. But we also don't know what they've encountered between the time that they were in Harlingen last or now and the current time.
The Colonel Hernandez says, well, we have nothing to stop a tank.
We do.
Yeah, you guys have some toe. Oh, wow. Two toes.
If they have a tank, we'll take care of it. You trust me enough for that, Hernandez, right?
Well, between Griffith and Hughes, they better hit. But you have two toe launchers on that thing, but you have four toes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
well, I'm not going to tell Carlos that. I'll just tell him that we have a way.
You also have AP rounds for the 25 millimeter.
Ooh.
And I still have some anti-tank grenades.
Yeah, those will chew through APCs.
Yeah.
25. And then for troops, you have a M240. And then all those weapons ports on the 4 weapons ports for carbines. So, yeah, I don't know. And Bradley. Well, anyway, it's an idea, but it definitely. I mean, I know that you guys set a trap. I should probably mark it.
We have 3 traps.
You said you said like that.
One there, and one down here. When they're leaving out of Brownsville, one this way.
Like
and
around
one
here.
This way.
Oh, so when they're entering Brownsville and leaving, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this might stop them.
It'll delay.
This will delay them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or take out scouts, or it's a good ambush point too.
I'll throw this idea out there to you guys. What if, and just hear me out, what if we built a little, moat for better term, around and put the crude oil in it, and if they got close enough where they seemed they were coming close, light it. It'll burn for quite some time, and it'll be too hot for them to pass through on their feet.
Well, maybe during the engagement, and then we just like here. You mean we're here in Port Isabel and have the refinery pumping station as a fallback?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an idea.
Because it's hard to see on this map, but if we were to...
What if Hernandez says, what if we go out and meet him? We're going to have, by tomorrow, we'll have 700 troop men.
You want to give away?
And a few days after that, I don't know. A few days after that, we'll have Grady's men hitting their flank.
If Grady shows, that's the problem. We don't have definitive answers. Carlos, we can't be this rash and run into a fight that we're not prepared for.
So we need to get out there. We have jeeps. We have we have our little whatever these are. What are these called, Vince?
Oh, they're not Jeeps. They're like little scout trucks. They're like ranchers trucks. I always know them as, but I don't know what
that's what called. That's what they have. The Mexican Army has.
Mm.
Those things. They have scouting vehicles.
I understand that.
I'm fine with just hopping in a vehicle and then stopping at a distance and walking the rest of the way just to help cut time in half. I just don't want to get those vehicles too close where they might hear them.
Right. I mean, I want to go recon. I think we have to do that.
We do.
But I think while we're doing that, your men could start, basically digging a trench that we can pour some of the crude oil in.
Okay.
I mean,
It won't hurt.
if we look at the map as to where they can converge, again, can you move the BMP and the Bradley? And the Bradley? Because they both come up to here.
Yeah.
So
I'll probably find a map of Port Isabel.
If we build our moat where those two come in, regardless of which road they take into us, we can light it.
That, or we can just set on one and then bottleneck them in the other and then set up an ambush.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can get a better map. We can figure out which roads to go for that.
Yeah,
I think.
right. I have a cool picture of the refinery.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to set that up.
I think we have a plan then. So we'll head out tomorrow to recon and see if we can't draw a better map.
Yeah, I will. I think that's a good idea. But for next time, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for next time. So yeah, I can probably get a good picture of the refinery, like I did for the city hall, and then have a better understanding of Port Isabel around near the refinery, so you can have a more tactical situation, right?
Mm-hmm. Because after we recon, we can have a war room and set the plan up and then put it in motion.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Manny?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Carlos?
Yes, I would like to. I would like to do that. We should do that. Yes.
Corporal?
Corporal.
Didn't they give you
Little
a promotion?
Jefe?
He's not El Jefe.
Little Jefe is corporal now? So I am a corporal.
No, Carlos. I thought you said he's a corporal.
No, he's a colonel.
Colonel.
That's a heck of a demotion there.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was a captain, but I guess he's a colonel. There you go. Well, he promoted himself. Yes.
Well, Coop is going to jokingly punch him on the shoulder and say, I'm still not going to salute you. Just jokingly.
I don't expect you to.
She's just joking with him.
Yeah, but different military don't necessarily need to.
I know. She's just joking with him.
Right. So they should reach, if the rumors are correct, I guess Tex would with his role. If rumors are correct, then they'll probably be at Harlingen by tomorrow morning. Do we want to meet them on the road or kind of overwatch San Benito and see if there's little surprises? They would be there probably.
Well, can we set our ambush here?
Where do you ping? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Here.
Like Indian Lake area?
No, it won't there. Here.
Yeah, like outside of San Benito? Because we'd have to be there.
I mean, there's enough trees and foresty area that we could potentially hide our vehicles.
Yeah, so if they get
we'll hear it.
Get to Harlingen by the morning or enter Harlingen in the morning, then they'll probably be on the road to through San Benito around mid-morning, around 1100. So we'd have to be in place before then, so like 1000.
But they also have to get through our trap and keep going. That will delay them.
So 1000, we should be there. So we should probably rest now, and then leave it at dawn. Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm also fine with getting the Bradley and everything in place and sleeping in the Bradley.
Yeah, but didn't we do an excursion late night, or did we were able to sleep the night before?
Right now it's probably, if she got back at 2300, it's probably like a little after midnight.
Yeah, we should rest somewhat.
Rest and then go, and then it won't take you along the road. It won't take you that long.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because how many scouts do you need? We're taking the Bradley, and then Hernandez says, how many scouts do you need so you can provide,
Where are you putting the BMP?
Oh, you take the BMP too?
No, I'm asking where he's putting the BMP.
Well, my thing is, if we take the Bradley might be loud. Also, if you want to be quick with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we move it now and get it into place and cover it over, they're not even in Harlingen yet. They're not going to hear it.
No. Okay.
If you leave it like 6, you'll be there by 9.
Yeah, but if they go through the night, or if they bypass our trap, then they hear us.
Well, that's what you have to. But if you go now, you guys are going to be exhausted because you won't have rested.
Yeah, no, I think rest is a good idea.
But if we park the Bradley there, we can sleep.
Yeah, but it's going to be 3 hours later, and then if we're going to be waking up at like 6 or 7, it's only 4 hours of sleep.
It's only 4 hours of sleep if we go now and get up and drive there.
No, it's 6 hours of sleep, but it's about midnight.
Fine, I just think it's a bad idea. Coop will go with what you tell her, but she would rather be in place now.
Well, maybe, like if we do take it during the day, then if they do have scouts or outriders, then they'll see the Bradley. If we leave now,
we can move in cover of night.
Right. I mean, I guess Griffiths is okay. He's been sleeping until now, so he's fine. He could probably drive, I think, and let Apple rest.
If we can do it without causing much exhaust, then I'm fine with moving the Bradley.
Yeah, all you guys can rest as the Bradley goes now.
Mm-hmm.
And you just need a couple people to be on watch. All right, let's see. All right, so who else? So how many of them do you want?
I'm thinking about taking a squad or 2 with.
So 2 squads of Mexican army.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that there, Coop?
Well, I mean, they just walked back.
No, there's some there. Like Macias is. I mean,
Macias is. Remember, there are troops not the ones that are still walking. They haven't even made it yet.
No, the ones that were there already. Yeah, 2 squads. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think Apple will say no. I'll drive. I'll just sleep when we get there.
Yeah, I mean, Apple is used to 32, 36-hour shifts, so she's pretty good. She takes her 5 or 10-minute naps as she goes.
Okay.
Coop's the same way. They're cut from the same cloth, and they were on the same team along with Griffith.
Success. Yep, success for there, and Vince, you can roll me a 2d6.
Okay.
7. I mean, more civilian refugees, I guess.
Got it.
They probably operate at night because they don't want to get pressed.
Get caught. It's easier to get them. Yeah.
And I guess it's just the crew, the Bradley crew, right? You're not taking Billy Bob or any of them, or
No.
and do you want Hernandez to go with the squad? So 2 squads and Hernandez or Macias, or would
That's
you
up
rather
to
have?
him.
Well, a leader should lead from the front, so Hernandez is going to go. So I guess Hernandez will lead one squad and Macias will lead another squad.
I think we should put Billy Bob and Kathy Jean along with Mendoza and Ortega on the boat.
Yeah, we're going to have to contact the boat and say there is a new. I don't know how loyal they will be to El Jefe. There's like 20 people out there, right? Or 14, I think, Coop counted.
What are you talking about? I'm just talking about the boat that we have.
Not the boat. Sorry, the oil platform.
I'm not putting them on the oil platform. I just want them on the boat.
Okay, like ready to go.
Ready to go. So if something goes badly, they get out of there.
All right.
Because our main objective was to get Billy Bob and Kathy Jean
Out. Yeah. Okay, so how long does it take you?
Well, the paid objective. Our main objective was to get information from MilGov, which we're getting. And we're sort of not involved in the fight, but we're just backup.
Your advisors.
We're just the tacticians.
Yeah, Bradley. If you're going, the travel speed is 9. So you can move. So you move. You guys go the 30 kilometers or so in like 2 hours. What's like 40 kilometers? So a little over. Maybe 3 hours tops. So you guys get there by 4 in the morning. 0400. At San Benito. Okay.
We're not in San Bernardino. We're below it.
No, you're gonna go here, right? Where the trap is, near where the trap is, right?
I wanted
Outside.
to hear where like the trees and stuff were to hide us.
Oh,
we can
see
see the trap, but then they still have to get through the trap and try and get themselves reorganized. We can hit them from where we're at.
Not really. That's like kilometers and kilometers away. But yeah, I mean, I'll find it. They're fine. I'm sure there's a good place. That's like 9 kilometers away. You'd hear the explosion, sure. Then you have to drive up. But you can get close to that area.
But what I'm saying is they still have to get down to us.
Right.
So they're going to be exhausted by the time they get to us, and there we are.
Hope so. But don't you think it'd be better to like, if they hit that trap, or even if they stop and have to get, if they see the trap and they have to stop and deal with it, then that's when where the group is there to open fire or something.
If the trap even works.
Yeah. Manny says it'll work, right? Right, Manny?
Yeah. I'll put some work in.
If it works, then the vehicle will end up in the water.
Yeah. It's like a bridge over.
So they're going to have to pull the vehicle out of there, get it working again, before they can even get back down to us. So they may abandon the vehicle.
Right.
I mean...
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. But anyway, for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess that's at least an XP XP for participation, XP for going. You hadn't gone along 100 yet, so.
Well, we'll definitely tell our viewers good night and good rolling.
Yep.
And we'll see them in the next one.
Calculate XP in the background.
Yep. Good night.
Rolling.
Bye.